The word on the grapevine is that Billy Joe Saunders will defend his WBO middleweight world title for the first time on the undercard of Canelo versus Liam Smith against Gabe Rosado. This is a rumor that's been going around for a while now, for the past few weeks. There seems to be a fair amount of substance to it. In fact, some official channels may have even talked about it. Excuse me if I'm ignorant to whether or not they have. Maybe some of you can enlighten me in the comment section below. Perhaps some official channels have come out and spoke about this as a possible fight. But either way, the public reaction I'm seeing online to Billy Joe Saunders versus Gabe Rosado is fairly positive. And to me, that's a surprise. Because in Gabe Rosado, here we have a guy who was soundly beaten and stopped by Triple G Gennady Golovkin. I believe, was he stopped? Yeah, he was stopped by Golovkin. He was soundly beaten and stopped by Golovkin. Never hit the canvas in that fight, but he did take a terrible beating. And that was a very long time ago. Several years ago now, he lost to Golovkin decisively. In more recent times, he was battered by David Lemieux. Anybody remember that fight? I mean, he had his moments in the Lemieux fight, but for the most part, he got battered in that fight. Rosado at this point is a well-known journeyman. That's what he is. I don't mean to be disrespectful, because I do actually like Gabe Rosado, but he's not a top-level middleweight at all. So for people to say that they like this Gabe Rosado Billy Joe Saunders fight, I find that extraordinary. Billy Joe beating Gabe Rosado, what does that prove? That he could beat Triple G and David Lemieux's leftovers? What's impressive about that? Now, I can see why the fight is being made from a promotional point of view, because obviously this fight is supposed to be taking place on the undercard of Canelo versus Liam Smith, and they want to put Billy Joe Saunders in with somebody who the American fans are familiar with, because they're trying to set up this Billy Joe Saunders Canelo fight if both of them come through. So yeah, from a marketing point of view, from a PR point of view, the fans know Gabe Rosado. They don't just want to pick somebody from the top 10 in the WBO rankings who the fans have got no idea who he is. So from that perspective, I understand. But as an actual fight itself, to me, it's a bit disappointing, and it's a bit baffling as to how Gabe Rosado was able to get, if he does indeed get this shot, how the hell he was able to get it. These things do happen in boxing. And I've mentioned in some recent videos the fact that Al Heyman manages to get his fighters title shots. I mean, not all of them, but he manages to get some of them title shots when they really don't deserve title shots. He has that kind of power and that kind of clout behind the scenes, it seems. I'm not sure if Gabe Rosado is an Al Heyman fighter. Maybe some of you can enlighten me on that. I don't think he is, but it's possible he might be. And if he is, then that's another shining example of how Uncle Al manages to make things happen. He manages to turn water into wine somehow. Perhaps, but again, perhaps he's not an Al Heyman fighter. Perhaps that's somebody else that deserves the credit from a promotional point of view for getting somebody who don't really deserve a title shot. Let me know how you feel about this fight, people. Are you one of those people who actually likes it? Or are you one of those people like me who sees it as a nothing but a PR exercise? That's all it is to me. Gabe Rosado don't deserve a title shot. He's got a lot of miles on the clock. He's taken a lot of beatings in his career. Some people may feel he can give Billy Joe Saunders problems. I mean, Billy Joe's not the biggest puncher in the world, but he is a good, slick boxer. So, I don't know. Let me know how you feel in the comment section below. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.